What's up, ladies and gents? I am Michael Tukes of Tukes Films, and today I'm going to be talking about the process of doing this collaborative photo shoot I did with Denae Rodriguez. So I wanted to collaborate with someone that had the posing down, the outfits down, the look. Denae absolutely killed it during this shoot. She just brought a lot to the table when it came to the fits, the aesthetic, and a lot of creative input that we'll talk about towards the end of the video.
Big camera for some BTS.
I love it.
I feel like it's overkill.
No,
but...
it's never overkill. Never overkill.
Oh,
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Chris, who is actually here right now, he's off to the side. He's right here. Now for the camera.
Oh shit. Hi, I'm playing a video game.
He helped out with the backdrop settings and ultimately getting the lighting on point. For this photo shoot, we used the GVM 150 watt lights, and we had two paired to the sides, striking towards the middle, and that just made the images really pop, as you can see. Having red for the shoot, I just had that in mind with Denae, doing something bold. She brought this black leather jacket with studs, and she kind of looked like a rock star, like she was ready to perform.
Put a little flair to it.
Okay, for the second look, we wanted to go for something that was dreamy. We still used the red backdrop, but we had blue striking from one side, and the red was changed into something that was a little bit more purple. And so we created this gradient. Now, if you notice in the images, there's a bit of a cookie cutout, like where we have lines striking through the background to create more of a breakup of separation. I think this is a fantastic way. Just like if you look at the background here, we don't just have a white wall, we have wood slats. It kind of gives you more details to play with in the background. Like I said, I was going for more of a 2000s R&B for this particular fit, and the bandana that she wore, the white linen shirt, just the showcasing of the denim, everything was just really, really nice. Yeah, I didn't really have to do too much as far as telling her what to do because she's all about the fashion, makeup, and hair. I couldn't have picked a better person for this particular concept. Now for the third look, I looked at it like this is kind of a cool Lara Croft kind of thing. I feel like she could be in the jungle, in the Amazon, just, on an adventure. I love the military green that she had on. We did one set where you could see more of the separation of the skin tones, and then another set where the green lighting was hitting her and we had some purple hitting her. Added some props with some plants in the foreground and some plants in the background. Just started playing with it. I think when you're doing these different looks and you're playing with different lightings, we got what was the equivalent of 4 different styles within this shoot in a very short amount of time by having a backdrop that's flexible, lighting that's flexible, and trying to make each look be distinctive. I would say if you're working with someone for 3-4 hours, do that. One's more edgy, one's more seductive, another could be more happy and playful, and you're gonna get more images that are just fun to put on your IG, your website, your portfolio, something that's gonna, ultimately make you be more creative. Now for the fourth look, she actually recommended that could we do a wide angle shot? And I've seen these images before where it's wide, where the foot's coming out. Typically, that's not my style, but I love the fact that Denae was bringing that up because I think as a photographer, or if you're a filmmaker, challenge yourself with different looks, challenge yourself with doing different types of shot vocabulary on different lenses. Now, when it came to my camera, the main camera I was using on this was the Canon EOS RP, and I was using the Carl Zeiss Planner 50mm 1.4. This is not an autofocus lens. I got it because I used it for a short film years ago. For me, doing a lot of video shoots over the years, I have no problem shooting in manual focus, but I would say if you're gonna get a lens like that, or if you're gonna be shooting in manual focus, just make sure to crank up your aperture to around 4.5, 5, because that's gonna make it a little bit easier if the model is rocking back and forth, hitting different poses, to where you're not gonna have to work as hard with making sure that person is in focus. I think this photo shoot would work great more for branding purposes with a brand, more so than defining the fit's actual true color. I think this is a great example of accentuating the brand's lifestyle when it comes to using the backdrop and the accessories that the person's wearing. At the core, work with someone that has confidence, because it's gonna give you more confidence in the photo shoot if you're struggling. Take time to make a mood board or a style board of the type of looks that you're going for, both when it comes to the fits and the poses and the color lighting settings. This is gonna make it easier for your model to get an understanding and have more excitement for the shoot, because they might be able to bring some more things to the table. If I were to add anything to this photo shoot, I don't think I needed it, but it would have been pretty nice if I could have added more props to some degree within the photo shoot, whether it be small items that she could have held in her hand or stuff that we could have had in the background. We had it with the third look when it came to her fit that looked a little bit more Tomb Raider-like. But for the earlier fits, I think it would have been cool to have a prop. It's not to say that would have been the whole catalog of the photo shoot, but just for a few of those shots, it would have been kind of nice to see what that looked like. Also, big thanks to Denae for helping me in this collaborative photo shoot. She really brought it full circle. Give her a follow on Instagram and check out her brand, Golden Moss. They actually did a photo shoot, her and her team, here at the studio, which is how we met in the first place, because she rented the space out and knocked out a bunch of really cool photos for her brand. I highly recommend you give her a look. She's talented in makeup, hair, fashion. She got the whole lookbook down when it comes to the style.
So if I find a piece that I'm like, if it was this, I'd wake up and I'd base my whole outfit based off this.
Oh, it's like a whole...
Yeah, I've never actually repeated an outfit. Like that's like,
Dang.
that's just, yeah. I think I've always made it a challenge to find the piece that I love and then just make it look different each and every single time. Even if it's a set, right? Like usually sets come in two and all that stuff, but how can you use each item to amplify, like, you know, multiple and just kind of change it up each time? I don't know, it's just never ending. I love fashion because it just embodies like exactly the posture that you want to carry that day. You know what I mean?
If you enjoyed this and you want to see more, please like, subscribe, drop a comment if you learned anything, if this helped. If you'd like to see more from the studio, that's just not me. Check out the Instagram page, Tukes Studios, and our website. Hire us for a photo shoot. We would love to be a part of that. And Tukes Films will be having some more content drop on there fairly soon. But it's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys next time. We are definitely going to be having some more
Calibrations.
We are definitely going to be having some more God, now I'm saying calibrations. We are definitely going to be having some more
Collaborations. Collaboration.